Makrand but we are going to meet on the sets of Monkey Man. Just one small ember can burn down everything.
Hi everyone, it's Silas Ram, AsianCultureVulture.com. We're at the Cannes Film Festival edition 78 and I'm with a very special man. You might recognise him from Monkey Man, Makrand Deshpande. Welcome to AsianCultureVulture.com. How are you?
I'm great, a bit lost, bit happy, bit excited, but more than that I feel a great future.
Wonderful, wonderful. You're one of the stars of Monkey Man, Baba Shakti. Tell us about the role. Tell us how you got involved in Monkey Man.
I think, sometimes we talk about books that books choose you, right? The reader. I think here this same happened. I think is the character really chose me because I'll tell you why. Because casting director asked me to give the audition. And then when Dave came, he said, I want you to play this character, Baba Shakti. And then maybe for 15-20 minutes, we must have just worked on the character a bit. And then for 2 hours, we were only talking generally about life, about art, about cinema, poetry, everything about arts and
You
art
kind of
of
connected
life.
with him as an
Connected.
artist.
And after that, COVID happened.
Oh, yes.
And then, obviously, films were going to be made, not made, okay, we were supposed to shoot in India, no.
I remember him talking to me about that with his premiere in the UK.
Every day we face absolute catastrophe. You know, the film was going to be shut down on many occasions. And
Many times I said, I'm not doing it. Why? Because of one is COVID, because they were planning now eventually to shoot outside Mumbai, outside India. And then you knew that flights are, they're opening the airport, then again closing it down. And they wanted just for 8-10 days work, they wanted 40 days because they said nobody knows. First is quarantine, what is going to happen. And at the same time, I wanted to work and I had my acting classes because to survive, then online actors gym, I had my own classes with Nivedita. You'll meet her, she directed my first short film, which I produced. So but he kept on saying whenever he used to come on phone call, and he would say at the end of it, he would listen to everything and they would say, Makrand but we are going to meet on the sets of Monkey Man. And he would just sign off like this. And I would say this man is really go-getter, man. And literally twice, thrice, I said, no, it's not happening. But, it had to happen.
How do you feel about the politics around the film?
It is quite strange. People who saw the film said, well, there's nothing wrong. Release it. But you see, it's always the perception. I feel it is the timing. What is seen as a threat may not be threat when you see it in some other time. But maybe, so those decisions, I don't know. But as an actor, I did not think about it. What is going to happen? Because you see, actors' role is really limited. We feel because the star system has made actors so big that you feel the stars actually rule the film industry. No. Actor is only playing one character and that's it. And he plays it well. That's good enough.
So let's talk about your Bollywood experience. You've had a long, successful career. You've seen Bollywood right from the beginning. Some of these stars who are big stars now, you saw them when they were starting out. Talk a little bit about your early experiences and how much the industry has changed from the inside for an actor like yourself.
See, when I started, it was pre-social media. So in those days, you didn't have even trailers outside. You just had in cinema hall. There was nothing. It was only hoarding, that's all. There was nothing. So the mystery was more about actors, You don't see them, and then one day you see them in film, or one day you see them in television. So the mystery element was more. Now there is no mystery element left.
I
Really,
think you should keep that mystery a little bit.
I
Something
think
else
so.
in,
I think so.
what is your kind of favorite film that you've been in Bollywood? You know, people will
Satya.
recognize.
Satya is a film which Ram Gopal Verma did. I think where it was the underbelly of Bombay then, uh, Bombay underworld, which is Mumbai now, was shown, depicted, and I played a lawyer. And the best part about that was I didn't play it like a lawyer because he is with the gangsters. So I kept my beard, I kept my hair, unkempt hair. It's only when he wears coat looks like a lawyer when he stands in court. Otherwise, because he shares life with them. So that interpretation really worked. It in fact created laughter, like a Tarantino film, it just created quite, that's what you should surprise. And another film where I just had one song and maybe a scene in my friend's film, Ashutosh Gowarikar's film, Swades.
Oh, yeah.
And that song is really famous by A.R. Rahman. Was the Oscar-winning music composer. And with Shah Rukh, of course. That film really, that song is still, anybody who travels in India or Indians abroad, they have to play that song.
So what are you doing in Cannes?
In Cannes, I produced a short film. I thought I must with experience, start my
Is it your
production.
first film?
First production, Mac World Films.
Wow.
Makrand to Mac. And then I thought, world cinema, we should create
Okay.
what can be seen, understood, and identified, I think, and accepted. That was the film. That is why the first short film I made, The Prayer. The prayer you need to get something or to get you out of something. So when a backdrop like COVID comes, so there was a prayer to live and there was a prayer to die. So which one is for you?
Thank you so much for your time. It was brilliant. Wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.